Hey, welcome back to another Word Smash Wednesday on a Thursday. I'm Lisa.
I'm Jackie.
And this is Break the Block. This week we're coming to you to tell you about the first thing that we've written for our story. We're so excited. We're going to share it with you tonight, and it is the
Meet Cute.
Yes. The Meet Cute. You're going to find it in the file section of the group. You can download it or you can read it right there on your phone or iPad or computer or whatever you want.
We're open for criticism too.
Yeah, let us know what you think for sure, because we are getting a ton of energy out of the feedback that we're getting from y'all already.
This is our story.
Yeah, it's all of our story. We've had an amazing week of kicking back ideas back and forth just based off of what we read in the group, and we're having a blast. We hope you are too. So that being said, that's getting shared. We also have some poll results. Yay! We asked this week for y'all to pick the main male character's name, which the winner by several votes.
It's one of my favorite names.
Ben.
Ben.
Yes, and the female main character's name we like too, and it is Amelia. Ben and Amelia. That just goes together. It sounds so good. We like it.
Amelia. Ben and Millie. Ben and
Amy. Yeah, so all kinds of different nicknames and combinations that are possible with those names. So thank you for that. Appreciate it. And what was the other thing?
Oh, look who's back.
She's gonna visit us.
We might get a visit here in a minute. Just ignore the cat walking across the computer if it happens.
Or the fur. That little cloud. That was the tail. So the other thing was the trope, the type of story that we're going to be telling, and it is an opposites attract kind of story.
Like us.
Not really.
No,
almost the same person.
No, we think exactly alike, but we are so opposite. I like to be flamboyant and
I like to be
loud.
simper.
I wasn't going to say simple, although you might want to tell that story sometime. You like to be khaki is what I'm saying. I'm sorry.
She once told me that, she asked me what her color was, and I was like, oh my gosh, you're a rainbow. And she said, yeah, your color's khaki.
I want to see you as khaki, but that's a stable, good, strong color. That's a strong color.
If she sees me not in khaki, she's like, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, that's another part of our relationship.
Terrible. I'm sorry.
Okay,
sorry if that triggered anybody. We really don't abuse each other, honestly.
But verbally sometimes, but all in fun.
We roll with it.
All in fun. Okay, so we got all the poll results. Okay, and so this week we're going to ask for some help from you.
Yes.
So I feel like everybody loves New Orleans. I could be wrong. I love New Orleans. We're going to put a post up where you can put some areas you might want to see represented in the story.
Where have you visited in New Orleans that you absolutely love?
And you would love to hear it described in a story.
Right. Have our characters visit there for whatever reason.
I mean, we could replay one of your memories down there.
Absolutely. That's a great idea.
Yeah. Dancing in the French Quarter to some kind of jazzy music or something. Oops, sorry.
Or a second line parade. We got to experience one of those.
Second line parade.
Super fun.
Yeah,
if you ever get a chance to do it, do it.
We danced too.
We did.
You know what? We dance when we're together a lot, and I don't think we dance alone as much as we do when we're together.
That's probably true.
Yeah, okay.
I think that's true.
We were in a dance contest. We took second place. Yeah,
we got the skills.
Yeah, we did. We can pay the bills.
Just saying.
So put down your favorite New Orleans places. Your favorite places there, and tell them about Pinterest too.
Yes. Okay. We're so excited about this. We're starting a new Pinterest board. It's going to be a group board
you guys
for you, for all of us. So on that board, what we want to see are the physical types. So we want to see some posts of Amelia.
We want you to cast our story.
Cast. Exactly. Tell us about that. Tell us about casting.
So if you have a Pinterest, you know you can see different people, faces, hair designs, everything on there. You take a
even
picture,
celebrities.
Celebrities. Say when we started talking about this story, you always saw Emma Watson as Amelia.
Right.
Then you would pin a picture of Amelia Watson, or pin whatever
Physical
picture
type
that you're thinking
Right.
the character is. And then you can pin different places in New Orleans. Let's say pin a nice way. Pin different places in New Orleans. Maybe even pin some different New Orleans foods.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Anything inspirational, anything that speaks to you about this story that's set in New Orleans, about these opposites attracting, this Ben character and this Amelia character. We want to visibly see it, and we want you to visibly see it, but it's going to take some sharing.
We really want to hear your opinions
Yes.
on what you think they look like.
Yeah.
I mean, because I don't think I have a preconceived notion of what they look like yet.
I don't have either. So,
but if I got on Pinterest and started looking at character ideas,
right,
bam, 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 I might find her in there.
Exactly. And so that's what we want you to do. And
then for Ben, we need somebody ruggedly good looking that might have like a little kind of a facade that might want you to make it, might be like a back off kind of facade.
Tough guy.
Yeah, tough guy. What'd you say?
Rough around the edges.
Rough around the edges kind of guy.
Right.
So you can pin those pictures on there. And if you need a link, if you want us to invite you into that Pinterest, let us know what your Pinterest name is.
Right. We will post a link to the board. And then if you want to join the board so that you can add pins to it, you'll be able to view the board no matter what with the link. But if you want to be added to the board, just put your Pinterest handle or the email that's connected to your Pinterest account.
I didn't know how to say that.
I know, it's clunky. The email address associated with your Pinterest account will be able to add you so that you can participate in that.
And it might not sound fun, but it's going to be so fun for us to be sharing, everybody to share different ideas of what they see these characters as.
Exactly.
And then we'll take them and just kind of blend them into one.
Right.
And make
something unique.
Yes.
We'll make a gumbo.
Yes. We'll make Oh, girl, you did that.
I did that. That just
it just happened.
Mind blown.
Okay, so yeah, Jet's gonna love this one too. My grandson loves our videos. He thinks we're silly. We are
silly. So silly. People can
disturb.
Love being
silly.
Around us.
Disturb.
But disturb.
Yeah, that's true. Disturb.
So meet cute in the files. Look for that. You should see that a notification pop up on that when it comes in. If you don't, let us know. We'll get you hooked up with that. Then the Pinterest board, but also post any ideas that you would like to share. Tell us what you think about this meet cute after you read it.
We do not laugh at ideas. There are no stupid ideas because because if there were, I would have had a bunch of them because my mind goes meow. Bing, 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 bing.
Mine doesn't do that, so I don't really know what she's talking about.
That's why you're khaki, because you go swoop. I'm going to go straight to the Old Navy store and get me some new khakis. I'm sorry.
We're shaking the camera. Oh.
That's why you're khaki, dear. Okay, so anyway. Send us your good stuff. Send us your good stuff. And I mean, we don't know where this story is going to go.
Well, we kind of have some ideas.
We do.
Maybe.
But I mean, like, in the long run.
No.
It might be a short story that we can put somewhere.
That's true.
That's true. And
we have some ideas, but not anything so developed that we're ready to share yet. But as soon as we do, we will. And it's subject to influence. So
you'll be a part of that.
Give us what you got.
You'll be inspirational.
Fodder. That doesn't sound good.
No, I don't want to call our group fodders. I don't want fodders.
No.
Like inspirational. Or
muses.
Yes, muses. You're our muses.
Yeah. All right. So next week, by next week, we hope to have seen some new pins. Maybe some new posts about
character sketches.
Characters, yes. So next week you can look for what we're going to be working on this week is an outline or character sketch describing Miss Amelia.
But not physical.
No, just the type of person she is. Her background, her backstory, where she comes from, the mask she wears, the kind of person that she is, and why maybe some inkling of how she comes to the decision. Now,
so that will help you get to know her better.
Right.
You'll be like,
the things that you're going to read and that we're going to write in the character sketch may not ever make it into the story, but it'll give us all a deeper knowledge of who this character is and what motivates her.
Get to know her more,
Yeah.
and make you
So that'd be
feel
fun.
like closer with her, so we can keep the story going and flowing, and you'll know what she would do. You could be able to think like her, because
Right.
you'll know who she is.
Exactly.
And then we'll have Ben the next week,
Right.
and so
We're just going to keep it rolling. Cannot wait to see where this takes us
I can't
as a
either.
group. So, yeah, we need your participation. We will see you back here next Wednesday.
on a
Thursday.
And that's the name of our Pinterest. We need to say
We
that
didn't
too.
tell them that.
We didn't tell them the name. The
Yeah,
name
we're
of
not
the
really good at
Pinterest
this.
board is Wednesday on a Thursday.
Makes sense, right?
It really doesn't make sense.
Not at all. Nobody's going to get that except for y'all.
all.
Yeah.
And they might be just like, oh, that's just them.
That's okay.
That's okay. We'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right. Have a good night. See you
All
soon.
right.